Hello and welcome back to the Pokebrarian Pokemon Prism Nuzlocke. So, at the end of the last episode, we had a major change. We got down to 2 Pokemon, and I determined that we had effectively failed the Nuzlocke. I decided not to play that out because I felt like that would just waste everybody's time. I was basically going to die in the next battle that I got into, and I thought, you know, nobody needs to see that. So, today we're going to start a new game of Pokemon Prism. We're going to do Nuzlocke run number 2. And that is going to change the programming on this channel slightly for a little bit. In order to get through the game more quickly up to the point where we had stopped, I'm going to be running 90-minute episodes twice a week instead of 30-minute episodes 3 times a week. And I am going to temporarily stop Pokemon Emerald just so that I can push through. And once we get back to Milos Catacombs, we will return to the regular updating schedule. But I think 2 90-minute episodes is just better for getting through the game. It's twice as much Pokemon Prism content as we've been putting up. And it'll get you through. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to update the main Pokemon Prism Nuzlocke playlist with all of the videos, but I'm also going to make a first run and second run playlist so that those who want to watch the runs individually can do so. So, if you are picking up from here, from episode 21, and you are watching Pokemon Prism Nuzlocke Part 2, welcome to the Pokebrarian channel. I am the Pokebrarian, here to educate and entertain on the wonderful world of Pokemon and the games that take place in that world. We are going to start a new game right now. Set the year and date. So, it is July of 2018. It is July 18th. And it is currently 2:46 p.m. Wednesday, the 18th of July at 2:46 p.m. Yes, indeed. Alright, so now we're going to get to make our character. Oh, well, this is the opening text. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Well, that doesn't matter anyway. So we're going to learn a little bit more about Pokemon here. This is going to be our starter for the Nuzlocke. This is a Larvitar. You'll see how we get that starter in a minute. People in Pokemon live and support each other. Some people play with Pokemon. Yep. So we're just going to kind of zip zoom through here. If you'd like to have me read all of this out loud, you can go ahead and watch the first episode of the original Nuzlocke run. But for the purposes of getting through the game a little bit more quickly, I'm just going to kind of zip through. So we're destined for greatness. Tell us a little bit about yourself. So we got to pick a model. I think we're going to be a girl this time, just to do something a little different. We're going to kind of totally change it up. Let's take this model. She looks cool. We'll do just the light skin tone again. Let's change it up and do let's do that orange-red. Sure. Alright, here we go. Tell me your name. We're going to do a new name. We're just going to go with the same name we always go with. Pokebrary. Just as a reminder, I am the Pokebrarian. Okay, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. Yada da da da. Come on, let's go. Okay, here we are. So we're camping with our mom again, just kind of zipping through the dialogue here. Father's always been a great man. You're still his biggest fan. So our dad's super important. We're gonna find out who that is later on in the game. Oh no. Thanks for coming with me. Okay, so we're gonna run, let's see, I don't think there's anything to find in here. Nope. Just lots of dead ends. Okay, we're gonna go down here. And Mom's gonna ask us to go get some wood for the campfire. Sure, we can do that. So here we go. And then, oh no, there's a rock slide, and we're trapped. How terrible. So we're going to run down here, and we're going to go into the cave. And right over here is the guy who's going to let us get on this minecart. And the minecart, he says, is going to take us back to where we're supposed to go, but we know that he totally doesn't know what he's talking about. The minecart ride goes off the rails right here, and we wind up in the Aqua Mines, which is the first area that we will get to be in our game. So we're going to run over here. And here is our Larvitar starter. So this is a Nuzlocke. We're following Nuzlocke rules. Nuzlocke rules say that we must nickname all of our Pokemon. That we may only catch the first Pokemon on each route or area that we enter. And that if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. Nuzlocke rules also state that if all of our Pokemon in our party are dead, and we have no remaining usable Pokemon, the run ends and we have to give it up. And that is what happened to the original run of this game. So, we are going to give our Larvitar a name. It's a boy Larvitar. We're going to name him Korg. Hi, I'm Korg. Alright, so we got Korg the Larvitar. We're going to run up here, not getting any Pokemon encounters. Oh, here's one. What are we going to fight? A Shinx? Alright. So yes, I did name Korg after Korg from Thor Ragnarok, who's a big rock man. And that's basically what Korg's going to be. Big rock dude. Alright, we're going to take down these early Pokemon, no problem. Just kind of keep zooming along. I won't use the speed up feature, but I am going to just hurry through the dialogue and the fights for a little bit. If something unique or unusual happens, I'll make sure to let you guys know about that. We'll slow down and talk about it, but a lot of this is just a repeat of what's already happened. So we're going to send Korg down this hole to go find the other Larvitar, and he eats rocks. And this Larvitar is going to give us a soft sand, which when we get back to our trainer, we can make Korg hold that soft sand and it will power up his ground type moves. So we're just going to keep zipping along here. Korg's not very fast on his own, but that's fine. So this is, again, for new players, this is a unique element in Pokemon Prism that is not in the traditional Pokemon games, where there are periods of this game where you walk around as a single Pokemon from your party. You don't have access to your trainer bag. You don't have access to any of the other Pokemon on your team. Because of that, once the Nuzlocke starts, if we run into one of these areas, it does not count toward the Nuzlocke rules. It just is too hard to keep your Pokemon alive, particularly the first one of these that you run into in the main part of the game is fairly difficult. And if you don't like quote unquote turn off the Nuzlocke, you can die really easy and lose the Nuzlocke because your only Pokemon whites out, right? What ho and what ho, fellow traveler, would you like me to share one of my treasures? Why, yes, we would. It's a berry, an orange berry. Pokemon love to eat these. Yay, orange berries. Okay, so we get the orange berry in the item pocket. Also, the Nuzlocke does not start until we get Pokeballs. So we're going to come out here in Caper City. And now we can set our options. So let's do that. Text speed fast, battle animations on. Battle style we'll leave as set. Turning speed. Let's set that to fast. I don't know what that is, but let's make it fast. Let's change up our frame. I think this saved some of the settings that I had used from last time. Since we started a different game on the same ROM file. So that's kind of nice, but we'll change things up a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do hold to mash. Hold to mash A or B. Okay, that's done. Let's see. Let's save our game for the first time. Alright, and we will run over this way. Let's see. Who's in this house? Oh, new face. Yep. And he's going to freak out that we fell down the hole in the mines and put a ladder there for us. Talk to this kid. I don't recognize you at all. Uh-huh. Never heard of it. And that girl's going to tell us we can't go up that way yet. Let's take a look at Korg. Korg is holding the soft sand. He knows Scratch and Leer. Decent stats. Has the Guts ability. And just tells where we met him and all that. We're going to go into the Pokemon Center and we're going to go over to the PC. And we're immediately going to set up our Grave Box. Here in box 14. So that we have a place to put any Pokemon that die on our adventure. And then we're going to go talk to Professor Ilk. I don't think any of these people give us any items or anything important. Nope. Oh, I forgot to check. Oh, yeah, he's down health. Okay, let's take care of that. Down health is no fun. Yeah, seal my Pokemon to perfect health. Free health care. Thank you, Nurse Joy. You rock. And back out we go, and over here. Believe that there's a gold token on the shelves of the Pokemart. Yep, right there. The Pokemart will be closed for now because we have not officially been given that Larvitar as a gift by Professor Ilk yet. Gonna go talk to Professor Ilk, and he's gonna tell us that we are gonna have to help him out with a problem. His brother is not responding to phone calls. Check on my brother, not answering his phone. And we're supposed to go to Route 69 and take that Larvitar with us to help out Professor Ilk's brother. Whoop. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. And you know what? We're just going to run in the grass a little bit and fight any encounters we get into just to level up Korg a hair before we get to the Professor's brother. Again, we don't have any Pokeballs, so this does not count toward the Nuzlocke. And hardly anything here can hurt us anyway. Let's do like maybe level 6 or level 7. We'll collect these items and talk to these people while we're out here. Okay, a Pidgey. Picked up some repels, which we might use a little later. What's this guy have to say? The snow's really deep. Oh yeah, and you just may be able to run. Tunnel leads to Raijon. You have to have a Raijon pass. I think it's this rock. Has a gold token on it. So the gold tokens can be traded in later in the game for unique items. I just don't remember always where they are. But we're going to hunt for them now. Yeah. Sorry. Stuck in... Well, didn't find it. Okay, this guard says he can't let us through. There's a holdup at the house, blah, 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 blah. And then he finds out that Professor Ilk sent us. And so suddenly he's okay, and he'll let us through, gives us a map and everything. Alright, thanks, buddy. Oh, that's right, I was going to pick up a couple levels out here. Let's do that quick. Run around in the deep snow. Another Centret, this won't hurt at all. And anytime we want to, we can just go back and heal at the Pokemon Center and just run on the path here to avoid other encounters. Also, everything out here can be run away from with no real difficulty, so... Just beating up some Caterpies, like you do. Core grows to level 6. Heal back up. Yeah, let's get to level 7. Just to make sure that fighting the guy who we're going to fight in Professor Ilk's brother's house is a cakewalk. One thing that I have definitely learned from my last Nuzlocke is that a little on-screen grinding is better, especially if we're doing longer episodes anyway, than just getting straight up killed by level spikes in later gyms and things like that. Dead Centret. A little more experience. So I'll just kind of call out, talk about the Pokemon we're fighting a little bit here. This is a Paris. Paris is a bug grass type Pokemon. It's weak to flying moves and fire moves primarily, which neither of which Korg has, so we're just scratching it. Paris evolves into Parasect, which is essentially the exact same thing, just a little stronger. This is Pidgey. Pidgey is a flying Pokemon. Has 2 evolutions. It evolves into Pidgeot and then Pidgeotto. I believe it's actually normal flying. So, it's a bird. A burb. We beat up that burb. A little more running around, run, get into some encounters. Another Pidgey. The Pidge. Scratch it up real good. Ooh, this one's level 4. Ho 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 ho. It can critical and do 4 damage. It's crazy. Crazy talk. Take it down. Get some experience. Back on the path, back to town. Back to the Pokemon Center. A little bit more run. And we can already nearly take out these level 2 Pokemon in one hit. Because Korg is a monster. Oh, speaking of Korg. So Korg is a Larvitar. Larvitar is a pseudo-legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. That's where he was introduced. He has 2 evolutions. He will evolve into a Pupitar, and then eventually into a Tyranitar, which is basically a giant dinosaur monster. He starts out as a rock ground Pokemon through his first 2 levels, and then evolves into a... first 2 evolutions, he's rock ground, Larvitar and Pupitar. And then when he evolves into a Tyranitar, he becomes rock dark. So he's a unique starter. They chose to do something real different in this game and not start you with one of the main elemental triad. All the other Pokemon games, start you with a water, a fire, or a grass starter, your choice. This game says we want to be different. We're going to start you with Larvitar. The reason for that is that a lot of people feel like by the time you get Larvitar in Pokemon Crystal, because they're only found in Mount Silver, so by the time you get one, it's really like too late to use it or appreciate it. So they put him in this game as the starter so that you'd have an opportunity to play with him a little bit longer. So here's Professor Oak's brother. Finally, the cops are here. Wait, you're just a kid. The cops sent you here? What were they thinking? Oh, Professor Oak sent you to help? Well then, see that guy in the back there? He broke in and is trying to take my poor Vagon. Please help! Okay, I'm not going to read all the text that fast. I just thought it was fun to try it. So, he's going to try to steal this Vagon. We're going to try to stop him. This is our rival. And part of the advantage of leveling up to level 7 is that we now know Mud Slap, which will make this thing miss against us and also does a lot of damage for this particular fight. And we take down the Bagon, no problem. Gain 94 experience points, and we defeat our rival for the first time. Seems like this Pokemon could use some training. He's gonna make it stronger. You're so naff, time to exit. And he's gonna disappear with the Bagon anyway by using an escape rope. And so, now we get to decide on our rival's name. Let's just name him Crud. Because nobody likes that crud. Crud, huh? Alright. And here we go. Back out of Route 69. And back down Route 70, and now we will get Pokeballs. Well, we're going to get in a fight first. Oops. Pokemon that we're fighting, Caterpie. Caterpie is a Bug-type Pokemon. Caterpie has 2 evolutions. It evolves into Metapod first, and then Butterfree second. It's Bug-type all the way along until it evolves into Butterfree, at which it becomes... Oh, that was dumb. At which point it becomes Bug-flying. So I'll just run on down here. Heal up again. And go back and talk to Professor Ilk some more. And he is going to let us keep his Larvitar as a favor for saving his brother. And he's going to give us our Pokedex. So the Pokedex is sort of the key gadget in all the Pokemon games. Records all the Pokemon you see or catch. And the side goal of any Pokemon game, beyond just moving through the game and defeating the gyms and the trainers, is of course to catch as many unique Pokemon as possible. So we're going to start right in here. We're going to pick up 8 Pokeballs. And 3 more potions to get 5. 5 antidotes. And another repel. Oh, we don't have enough money. Never mind. Alright. So we have Pokeballs. So that means that the Nuzlocke run has begun in earnest. How we doing? Everybody's good. We're going to save right here. Just in case. Now, I will not save scum. Meaning, like, I won't restart the game if things go poorly. Things went poorly enough on their own without me having to do any cheating last time. So, we're going to just jump right into the tall grass here and hope we catch something awesome. What are we going to get? Sentret again. Alright, well, you know, last time we caught a Sentret as our first Pokemon, and I was really rude about it, and I was like, Sentrets suck. And that Sentret that we caught evolved into a Furret and wound up being one of the last 2 Pokemon in my party. So I'm really not going to say anything mean this time. We're going to just catch this Sentret, and he's going to be our new best friend. Got him. Korg gained 24 experience points. Sentret's data gets added to the Pokedex. And we are going to give him a nickname. We're going to call him her. We're going to call her Floof, because she will be my Floof, and we will take care of her forever. So we have Floof the Sentret as our first Pokemon. And then we're going to immediately head out this way onto the ice and go catch our second Pokemon. Starts getting warmer from here. This guy's scared of falling off the wall, so that's why he's facing the other way. We're going to run right in and get into a trainer battle. So this guy has bugs. His first Pokemon is a Volbeat. We are going to Volbeat it down with Korg. As it, again, can hardly damage me. See, the nice thing about having a rock ground as a starter is that Korg is strong against normal type moves, so they do hardly any damage to him, which includes like tackle and scratch and all these basic moves that everything starts the game knowing. They don't really bother Korg. So we beat up the Illumise as well. Bugcatcher Gary was defeated. He's going to complain about it. And our second Pokemon is going to be a Pidgey. So that will be different from last time. Scratch it up real good. Drop it down into the yellow. Whoop! Finger gun rules. That was a mistake on my part. I don't finger gun rules often, you guys, but I just pushed the button wrong. So that was exceedingly stupid of me. We're gonna just catch a Spearow. Yes, people are gonna yell at me. Yes, this is cheating. This game is so hard I don't care. I won't cheat on the regular. I'm not gonna like start using revives on my Pokemon. I will be more careful about my button presses, but that was just straight stupid. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? I don't really have anything to do to this. There we go. Okay, so Spearow is going to be our Pokemon from this route. It's a tiny bird Pokemon. Yes, we will give it a nickname. We will name him Flappy. Like Flappy Bird. Okay. So, sorry about the finger gun rules. I realize that's not how you're supposed to play this game. I just don't. I need every Pokemon I can catch. And if I'm only catching one per route, I'm not going to let a stupid button press just to miss the trigger screw with me. If I'd killed it or hadn't been able to catch it or something, that would have been different. But I will be more careful with my buttons in the future. Continuing on. So, let's see. Let's put Flappy up front, because these are bug-type trainers, and it's going to be a great opportunity to level him, her up. I really dislike celebrities. Oh, this kid. Yeah, okay. It's a berry tree. We're going to get an Oran Berry, which heals Pokemon that hold it. You know what? Speaking of that, let's give one of those each to Flappy and Floof. And another fight. Go center it. Think Flappy can take this on. It knows Pursuit and Growl. So I guess we're going to Pursuit a bunch. Oh, Lord. Or we're going to swap train that Flappy Bird. Because that was brutal. So yeah, we'll just send out Korg, who is not going to be hurt by all of its stupid critical hits. Alright. Back we go. Because I'm not going to have Flappy up front and injured. So, I don't really want to grind on Route 71 there because, as you may have noticed from us catching Flappy, all the Pokemon there know Pursuit, which is a Dark-type move that does a fair amount of damage, but if it lines up where they attack you as you're switching your Pokemon and they use Pursuit, Key Gym Psychic, we don't know what that means. If it lines up and they use it on you when you're fleeing, here's 5 Pokeballs, just in case you didn't buy any yet. then Pursuit will do a ton of damage. It will one-shot most low-level Pokemon. Stairs lead down to a cave. So actually, there's 2 places we can catch Pokemon that we haven't caught them yet. One is in that cave those stairs lead down to, and the other one, which I had forgotten about up until right this moment, is the tunnel to Raijon. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go back up here. The tunnel to Raijon, the encounter time, the encounter rate is really low. So you have to, like, run up and down this tunnel for a long... Oh, or we'll just fight something right away. All right, Zubat. Great, wonderful. Just what I always wanted. We'll pursue it. It's using bug-type moves on a bird-type Pokemon. That's not going to do anything. Alright, that sounds like catching range to me. And we've got ourselves a Zubat. Flappy grows to level 5. Zubat the Bat Pokemon during the day it gathers with others. Yes, we will give a nickname to Zubat. It's a girl. Blah, 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 blah. Huh. After the Addams Family. Just had to think about it for a second. Morticia, darling. I love it when you speak French, Tish. Here we go. Yeah, well... Easy levels for Flappy. Oh no, it's Pidgey. These things know Pursuit too. Well, maybe not these ones. But they can know Pursuit. Stop hitting so hard, everything. Unbelievable. Alright, see? That's why I had it hold an Oranberry. To get around some of this early grinding mess. Because it is so easy to die just grinding Pokemon in this game because they all have these weird coverage moves. We're gonna go heal up. So then we're gonna run back to that tunnel, which is called, I think it's Clathrite Tunnel. And we are going to see what we can catch there. Now, I do have the Species Clause in effect. So if we run into a Zubat in that cave, we can, as long as we flee from it immediately, we can just ignore that we encountered it. And take the next Pokemon that we encounter. So we get TM09 Hail. So what's our first encounter here? Hey, Meryl. Alright, Meryl. Also, very familiar to the last run, but hopefully this Meryl will meet a less terrible fate than our last Meryl. Meryl is part fairy, which is strong against dark. What should I put in here? Let's try Floof. I don't want to send Corgan, because I'd be worried he could just kill it outright, and I don't want to do that. I want to make sure we catch him. Although we might not have a choice, depending on how much this hurts. So, with the RNG on tackle, it could kill us in one more hit. I'm just not going to chance it. We're just going to switch into Morticia. And it's going to Tail Whip. We're going to Leech Life. Which does nothing. It's going to Tail Whip again. I guess we can Leech Life like one more time. Hopefully we get into the yellow. That'll do. I'm comfortable trying it here. Caught a boy, Meryl. Meryl the Aquamouse. We're just gonna go very cliche, very traditional. We're gonna name this Meryl Peekaboo. Run back down Route 71 to the Pokemon Center. I don't know. I don't think I actually needed to do all this, but that's fine. Alright, so once we get out of here, I'm going to go back and try to get a full roster of new Pokemon. Let's see. As I've mentioned before, I think it's cool that you can run right away in this game. This game can be darn hard, but the running is really neat. Okay, new route, new Pokemon. What are we going to get? Oh, well, we're going to get this item. 2 Paralyze Heals. Swell. What are we going to get? A dupe, which we are going to run right away from, because if we fight it, we have to try to catch it, so... Come on, something new. Give me something new, baby. Pidgey! Not a dupe, because of what with the cheating and all. So I guess we're catching it. Alright. So I've been paid back for my finger gun rules from earlier. Oh well. At least we'll do it right this time. Pokeball. I would say that's just the Nuzlocke having its way. Gotcha, Pidgey. Flappy grows to level 6. Pidgey the tiny bird Pokemon. We're gonna name it... Pudgy. Pudgy the Pidgey. Because it's kind of a fat little bird. I like them, they're cute, but they're fat little burbs. Fat little burb. Pidgey. So I have 2 normal flying type Pokemon, so that's not great. Honestly, Pidgey is a better... Pidgey is the better, part normal, part flying of the 2. So I think I'm just gonna put Flappy in the box for now, because there's no way that I need 2 normal flying Pokemon. Whoop. Wrong house. So, bye, Flappy. For the time being, you've been fun. We might come back for you later. We're going to heal up. And I'm going to run down here. Go back out this way onto Route 72. Let's do just a little bit more grinding in this grass since we were grinding. Oh, that's perfect. I love metapods. Metapods are great for grinding because they're garbage and all they know is this one move. So as you will see, I am moving a lot faster. I'm doing a lot less talking this episode and a lot more just running. I do want to, make good time, or as good as I can, and really get through these opening areas in an effective way. Stop. Bugs me that they gave Metapods tackle. Like, why would you do that? So Swallow-Nose Pursuit. I think we're just gonna run. No, we can't. Lame. Speed it up. Pursuit. Which doesn't really do anything to Meryl. So yeah, we can tough this out and then heal up afterward. We're going to radically outdamage it, especially every turn it wastes on Growl is a turn that I get to hurt it more. Critical hit, deals with the Talo. I think I called it a Swallow before. That's what it evolves into. I was half right. It's like Talo right now. Let's go into our pack and use a potion on Peekaboo. No point in risking Pokemon unnecessarily when all I want to do is just get some levels. Just keep grinding away. Also, let's assume you're new to this episode. I'm also streaming on Twitch under the same handle, Pokebrarian, so you can feel free to check me out there. My stream that I'm doing right now, when I have time, is a Pokemon Fire Red stream. So feel free to check that out. And I think eventually I'm gonna also stream a Final Fantasy game. I haven't exactly decided which one yet. If you see this video and you'd like to vote for which Final Fantasy game I play first, I'm debating between doing a speedrun path of the original Final Fantasy, playing Final Fantasy IV 10th Anniversary Edition, which is a special ROM that retranslates the Super Nintendo Final Fantasy IV, and I believe they give it the some of the Japanese mechanics back that were stripped out when it became Final Fantasy II, or Final Fantasy 3/6, which is just one of my timeless favorites. Feel free to leave your ideas in the comments and check me out on Twitch. My other series on this channel right now is Pokemon Emerald Casual Playthrough. I am temporarily putting that on hold just until we get back to our regular play schedule with this game. Because I do want to get caught up here. Oh, hey, hello. Hey there! Yeah, the battle begins. It sure does, buddy. Battle get. Youngster Jordan sent out Talo. I hate Talos. This game and its pursuit garbage. It's just so annoying. Hit it, Floof. Thank you. Hit it again. Come on. See, look at this hot mess. Come on, take it down. If I swap and it pursuits, I'm dead, so it's never worth swapping in these fights because the game predicts the switch better than half the time. Hits you with pursuit and just does you in. Floof learns defense curl. Youngster Jordan sends out a Pidgey. It's going to be the exact same deal. It knows pursuit also. We might risk it, though. Ah, no, we don't need to. We're going to use our Oranberry. Get back up to 14 health. It's going to waste a turn sand attacking. Oh, Floof has Keen Eye too, huh? It's weird. I didn't think that was one of its abilities, but apparently it is, so... Yay! No accuracy drops. That's already an improvement over the last run, because everything lowered my accuracy in the last run, and it made fights go on forever and get really annoying. Floof is level 5. Youngster Jordan was defeated. We're going to put Pudgy up front. Actually, you know what? Let's just run back. I'd rather run back and have all my Pokemon at full health before I get into trainer battles than start losing Pokemon this early in the Nuzlocke. I lost a Pokemon right away in the last Nuzlocke, and it was just the beginning of my problems, and things never got better after that because I took too many chances. So we're going to take fewer chances this time. We're going to be a little more conservative. I can be conservative and still play fast and move us along. So I did get a text from my wife asking me to run an errand before 4:15. So this isn't going to be quite 90 minutes long. It's going to be... I'm going to play for about 20 more minutes and then wrap it up. But we will still get a good advancement on the episode. We got a camper here. Picnicker Lois sends out a Numel. Fire-type Pokemon, huh? Switch into Peekaboo. We know it doesn't know Pursuit. This way, if it does use any Fire-type moves on me, if it knows Ember, it won't hurt Peekaboo. Hardly at all. Oh, it knows Growl. Scary. Hit it. Come on. Pudgy grows to level 5. Peekaboo grows to level 7. Learns Water Gun. Lois sends out a Vulpix. That's going to make this fight very short. It's going to Tail Whip to lower my defense. We're going to use Water Gun on it, and that should one-shot it. Oh, not quite. Alright, do it again. Wastes another turn Tail Whipping, even though I know it's type weakness. There goes. You're not real smart, AI. Picnicker Lois was defeated. 100 Pokédollars. Okay, so these are all going to be Water-type Pokemon. Don't have anything great against water types. We don't want to have Korg up front. We'll just see how it goes. Oh. It's not a water-type Pokemon. It's a freaking Pikachu. That's right. So we do want Korg out front. But we'll just get some swap experience on Pudgy. That's cool. Nose freaking double slap. Which I hate. We're going to mud slap it. And it's going to have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time. Bye. No more Pikachu. Pudgy grows to level 7. Learns Gust. There we go. Now it's got a flying type move. Korg grows to level 9. Pokefan Derek was defeated. 400 Pokedollars. Let's see here. Yeah, just leave things as they are for the time being. What you got? Education is the key to success, says the kid standing on the bridge. So, you know, shouldn't you be in school? I don't know. Meryl. I don't really have anything particularly good against fairy types, so we'll just gust it. Pudgy the Pidgey. Takes down that Meryl. Pudgy grows to level 8. Wilson sends out a Pidgey of his own. Don't know any rock type moves on Korg yet, so we'll just stick in and be stronger than it, which should be all that's needed. Yep, waste to turn on Sand Attack. Wow, all of my Pokemon have Keen Eye. What is that about? Everything has Keen Eye. I mean, I'm not disappointed at all, because that's going to make this a lot easier, but it's just really unexpected. And here we are in Oxalis City, which is where the first gym is located. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Oh, the Flower House. Gold token. Huzzah. Yeah, whatever. Okay. What I'm really curious about, actually, is Morticia's happiness, because it's grade D. It sucks. So when Zubat evolves into Golbat, its happiness starts to matter because its third evolution is Crobat, and it only achieves that evolution through happiness. I don't know if we can get... Oh, yeah, we can. So we can get a Pokemon in Oxalis City that I really want by doing the Trainer Hall. And I think we can actually access a route out this way, too, without fighting the gym leader. Yes, we can. That will let us catch another Pokemon. Not letting you through right now. Maybe if you defeated Josiah, as if that could happen. So we want to catch. Let's put Floof up front. We're going to catch one more Pokemon. Well, that was quick. A Mareep. Yes! It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard, but we're going to try it. Yep, let's get Floof right out of there. Switch into Korg, because it really can't hurt Korg. It's going to Growl, which is not going to do anything at all. We're not going to mud slap because I don't want to kill it. We're just going to scratch it a couple times, knowing that it can't hurt us, even if it knows an electric type move. Yeah, Parahex, whatever. Yep, Thundershock doesn't do anything. Sorry, bud. You can't hurt me. And gonna go right for that Pokeball. Caught a Mareep, Floof grew to level 6. Mareep the wool Pokemon stores lots of air in its soft fur, allowing it to stay cool in summer and warm in winter. Give a nickname to Mareep, yes. And I have a name all picked out for a female Mareep. We're going to name her Eudora. Haha, that's funny. Alright. So, that is exactly what I wanted. Catching an electric-type Pokemon on that route was perfect timing. Really could not have gone better. Super duper happy. Hit that Pokemon Center. So yeah, this is going to be more like 75 minutes instead of 90, but that's okay. It's a good start. And we'll do full 90-minute episodes starting with the next one. We still have gotten a lot done here today, guys. I'm happy with how this is going. And I'm really, really happy with the Pokemon that we've caught so far. Could not be more pleased, honestly. Let's get Morticia up front for some swap training in these grass areas. La la la. Can't walk. So we're going to switch into Eudora and hope that it doesn't know Pursuit, which doesn't, or at least it didn't use it. One nice thing about this game is that... Oh, crap. Missed the Thundershock. That's not nice. Ooh, but I did get off the static. I can't hit with Thundershock to save my life. What is the accuracy on that move? Bye. All Pokemon who are in any Pokemon battle, whether in the wild or versus a trainer, gain full experience. So that is super nice. It means that you can swap train a lot more effectively because you're not only giving half HP out. I still am not 100% certain if that's a feature or a bug. I'm tempted to say it's a feature because it seems like something that was done on purpose. It's too generous to be anything other than intentional. I feel like if they didn't want it to be that good, they would have nerfed it by now. This game's been in development a long time, so... Ugh, freaking Talos! Let's Supersonic it. See? Opens with the Pursuit, just in case you're swap training, because they're awful monsters. Can't Supersonic. It wouldn't use 3 Pursuits in a row, he said. Good, it didn't. Take it out, Eudora. It is just going to keep spamming its attack move. There we go. No more Talo. Morticia grows to level 5. Excellent. I'm not getting Pursuit hacked. I've got the Pokemon I want and need for the encounters that I'm going to get into later. No one's dead. I mean, I'm a big believer in not jinxing things by being overly enthusiastic, but there are marked improvements from the last run already. Also, Mareep evolves into what is quite likely my favorite electric-type Pokemon ever, Ampharos, who is just good. Just a good Pokemon. She's got 2 evolutions, Flaffy first and then Ampharos, but just so powerful in that final evolution. Learns some great moves. Gonna be credit to team, provided that I can keep her alive. Which, you know, if I just keep doing things in a conscientious way like this, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Let's try a little messing around with this Meryl. See if we can let Morticia level up on her own. If not, Eudora will kill this too very easily, but we'll just see what we can do. Oh. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Zubats suck. I forgot that. I'm using what is now a Crobat in my casual playthrough of Sapphire on my own time, which I'm playing kind of in parallel with Emerald so that I remember how things work. And I'm playing with Mystic Umbreon's best team for the Hoenn region. And getting that Zubat to turn into a Crobat was the worst part of that entire process. Now that it's a Crobat, like, I'm fine. But getting it there sucked. It was awful. So just gonna keep healing because you never know when you're gonna run into a Tailo and it's gonna pursuit your Zubat and kill it in one shot. So because sometimes this game is an awful monster. I just want to get everybody into the, like, 8 or 9 range before I go into the trainer hall, because the upper tier Pokemon in the trainer hall are level 10. So, and I haven't exactly decided who I'm going to swap out for the Pokemon that we're going to win at the trainer hall. Honestly, I might switch out the Zubat. Not because Golbat isn't good, but because it can be a really annoying Pokemon to play in a Nuzlocke, because it does not get good at all until it evolves. It just remains very mediocre for levels and levels and levels. Then it evolves into Golbat, and it sucks slightly less. And then you finally get a good Pokemon when you evolve it into Crobat. So, anyway, Lotad is one of the few Pokemon that Morticia can actually hurt because it is part grass type, so her bug type leech life is super effective against it, so that's nice. Oh, that was garbage. Alright, let's switch while I'm still close to full health. Yep. Jerks. Do it in with Thundershock. Dat Thundershock, yo. Bye, Tailo. Come on, not Tailo. Alright, that'll do. Just not Tailo so that it didn't kill Morticia. That's all I care about. I do have potions. If it was a Tailo, I had a way around it, but Ha! Paralyzed you. You suck. Hit it with Thundershock. Alright. Yeah, you know what? By the time we get back to the Pokemon Center and save, it's going to be time for me to quick go run my errand. So, we're going to kind of come to a conclusion here. La 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 la. Can't drive. With a free heal. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this 21st part of the Pokemon Prism Nuzlocke series. It's nice to see things getting off to a better start. I'm probably going to do some off-screen grinding to get my Pokemon where I want them before next episode. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to see everything we're doing. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.